Hello, my dear friends. Welcome. I'm truly happy you're here with me tonight. Settle into a comfortable place. Let your shoulders relax. Maybe there's a warm cup of tea resting between your hands, sending up soft curls of steam. Take a slow breath. Now, close your eyes for a moment and imagine this with me. A wedding has just ended. The golden sun is sinking below the horizon, brushing the sky with strokes of amber, rose, and gentle violet. The laughter has faded. The music that once filled the air now rests in silence. The guests have gone home, their footsteps and cheerful voices carried away by the evening breeze. What remains is a tender stillness, the kind that follows something beautiful and grand. Can you feel that silence? It is not empty. It is full of relief, full of promise. The months of planning are over. No more worrying about flowers, food, or seating arrangements. No more rushing. Now, in the quiet glow of twilight, two people sit side by side. They are finally alone. They look at one another and smile, not the nervous smile from earlier, but a soft, knowing one. This is the first breath of their new life together. Their hearts are tired, but wonderfully light. The world outside can wait. Tonight, there is only us. In this sacred pause, everything feels different. The air seems fresher. The future feels both vast and beautifully close. This is the first step of a shared journey. In many parts of the world, we call this precious time a honeymoon. Isn't that word lovely? It sounds gentle and glowing. But have you ever wondered what it truly means? Why honey? Why moon? Tonight, we will wander back through history together to uncover the story hidden inside this word. Picture yourself thousands of years ago. There are no supermarkets, no bags of sugar waiting on shelves. Sweetness is rare, almost magical. And in those ancient days, honey was treasure. It shimmered like liquid gold. People called it the food of the gods. To find a wild beehive in a forest tree was a stroke of incredible fortune. Even the risk of painful stings could not stop them. Honey was too precious. But honey was more than food. It healed wounds. It soothed sore throats. It was used in sacred rituals and offered to the divine. Over time, it became a symbol of everything good: health, wealth, blessing, and above all, love. When we say someone is sweet, we don't mean just taste. We mean kindness, warmth, beauty of spirit. Honey came to represent that gentle sweetness people wished for in their lives, and especially in marriage. Yet ancient people discovered something even more enchanting. They turned honey into a drink, a golden wine called mead. Mead was made from honey, water, and yeast. It was rich, strong, and celebratory. At weddings in ancient Europe and parts of Asia, mead flowed generously. Families would gift newlyweds enough mead to last for an entire lunar month. They believed it brought strength, joy, and fertility. They hoped it would bless the couple with children and protect their future. But more than that, it was a wish that the couple's first days together would be warm and sweet. Now lift your eyes to the night sky. The moon is never the same. One night it is a thin silver thread, another night it is a glowing half circle, and once each cycle it becomes a magnificent full moon, bright and whole. Before modern calendars, people measured time by the moon. One full cycle, about 29 or 30 days, became what we now call a month. The words moon and month share the same roots.
So when ancient people spoke of a honeymoon, they meant a honey month, the first month of marriage.
30 days. A sacred beginning. This first month was like a protective bubble, a bridge between old life and new. If this honeymoon was sweet, people believed the marriage would grow strong. It was a hopeful start, aligned with nature's rhythm. Travel now to the cold northern lands of the Vikings and ancient Germanic tribes. Imagine a vast wooden hall surrounded by snow-covered forests. Inside, a fire crackles warmly. A wedding feast has just ended. The bride's father rises, holding a great cup of mead. It was his duty to provide enough honey wine for a full lunar cycle. For 30 nights, the newly married couple would drink mead together, not merely for celebration, but for bonding, for strength, for unity. They believed this daily ritual would deepen love and secure a strong foundation. The community honored this sacred month. The couple was given space to grow together, to become a team. As centuries passed, something interesting happened. In the 1500s, writers began to use the word honeymoon differently. They observed the moon, how it grows bright and then slowly fades. They thought of honey, how sweetness can melt away. They began to describe the honeymoon as the first month of marriage, deliciously sweet but temporary. They warned that passion, like the moon, would change, that reality would follow romance. Even today, we say the honeymoon is over when the easy, glowing part of something ends. It was a poetic reminder that love evolves. Then came the 19th century, an age of steamships and trains. For the first time, couples could travel far from home. Wealthy newlyweds began taking bridal tours to visit relatives who could not attend the wedding. Soon, these trips became adventures, journeys to mountains, lakes, and shining coastlines. The honeymoon transformed. It was no longer just a month at home with honey wine. It became a journey, an escape into beauty and wonder. Over time, as travel became more affordable, this idea spread across the world. Today, when we hear the word, we picture sandy beaches, turquoise waters, peaceful sunsets, and quiet hotel rooms with beautiful views. Yet the heart of the idea remains unchanged. Protect the sweetness of the beginning. What does this journey through time teach us? It teaches us that love moves in phases, like the moon. It brightens, it softens, it changes shape. The honeymoon is a gift, a glowing start. But if the moon never faded, we would never see the stars. If honey never ran out, we would never appreciate other flavors. True love is not only the sweetness of the first month, it is the quiet strength that follows. It is the ordinary mornings, the shared coffee, the patient conversations, the hands held during difficult days. The honeymoon is beautiful, but the life built after it, that is the masterpiece. So tonight, as the fire burns low and the stars shimmer outside your window, think about the honeymoons in your own life. Not only marriage, but new beginnings, a new language, a new job, a new friendship. Enjoy the sweetness when it comes. Stand proudly in the bright glow of the full moon. And when change arrives, welcome it gently. It is not the end of the story, only the turning of the page. Life is a blend of honey and moonlight. Both are necessary. Both are beautiful. Good night, my friends. May your journey always be sweet.